Yes, in my very last video, I talked about not doing the Will I Buy It videos as much anymore. And here we are, it's a new Will I Buy It. Okay. Welcome back everyone. Today's video is going to be a new Will I Buy It. This is my series where I talk over new makeup releases and just give my thoughts on them. Talk about what I'm interested in purchasing, what I have already purchased, and what I'm not so interested in. I will link all of the products that are already out in my description box as well as my makeup today. I have a few new products on that I will be talking about. So everything will be down there. I will also link the Trend Mood 1 account because I am going to be reading from her Instagram. And if you're watching this video and you're like, Samantha, didn't you just post a video about why I clean my camera? How you know you're a content creator? You just grab your phone and you immediately clean your camera. Like, I'm not gonna take a photo. I did just make a video talking about beauty habits that I have changed. I talk about a lot in there. I do touch on finances for a while and how I was buying a lot of makeup and trying to cut back on that. And one thing that I mentioned was I stopped consuming as many beauty videos, but I also stopped making as many beauty videos, including this Will I Buy It series. This is a series I used to post every single week. Every Wednesday without fail, I posted the Will I Buy It videos. And I definitely feel like when I film these, I do get the urge to buy more makeup. That's why I don't do them weekly anymore. I really don't even do them monthly at this point. I think it was a few months ago that I did this last one, but every once in a while, if we have a time where there's some exciting new releases or I just made an order, so I was gonna talk about that, or like some fun things to talk about as we get into like fall and holiday time, I thought I would pop on, just give my thoughts on some of the new makeup releases, and we'll see if I can try not to make another order. I did just purchase, made an order from Ulta Beauty. So I will be talking a little bit about that. And then probably one of my next videos will be that Ulta haul. So first up, there's been a few different foundations that I have seen getting released. I've heard some of my friends starting to talk about them. Some of you starting to talk about what you want to grab. So Patrick Ta is revealing the Major Skin Hydrolux Luminous Skin Perfecting Foundation. Sometimes today I feel like it's how long can you make makeup names? I don't know what that's about, but that's how I feel. It says, the first step to show-stopping skin. After years of perfecting lit from within skin on everyone, Patrick developed his Everything Foundation. This is supposed to be lightweight and luminous with serum-inspired ingredients. It gives you medium coverage, it boosts radiance and blurs imperfections, blending beautifully with bare skin and even better with makeup. There's going to be 30 shades with different undertones, and this is going to be $58. So it should be available now, I believe. All right. I am curious about this one. I will say I'm not so much of a foundation girly at this moment. I typically am wearing my concealers as foundation and powder. That's usually what I'm doing. I did just recently purchase the viral like Tur foundation. I bought that in the Amazon Prime Day haul, and I will say that like I've tried it my handful of times to be able to review, and then I just keep going back to concealers and I keep going back to concealers. Like today I have on like the Tower 28 concealer, and I just all over my face. I don't know, just I know there's like this argument of you can't say you're not wearing foundation if you're wearing concealer all over your face. Totally fair. That's why I say I wear concealer as foundation. So there's that. But to me, I just feel like it's lighter coverage. I'm very into light coverage and like more of like a no makeup look. And I just feel like blending out foundation takes me so much longer. And I feel like concealer, it's just so quick. So that's typically what I do. I will say out of the foundation releases, the Patrick Ta is the one that has my attention the most because I feel like it sounds like something I would like. I do have dry skin, so when I read like it boosts radiance, luminous, things like that. I do also like the serum inspired ingredients, and with Patrick Ta, with his, you know, artistry background and all of his knowledge, I feel like he's gonna be coming out with good products, right? That's typically how I feel about Patrick Ta. I've tried a lot from the brand. There's some hits, there's some misses, just like with all brands. If I wanted to buy a foundation right now, I think I would buy this one from Patrick Ta. At this moment, I just don't feel like I need a new one, especially because I just bought a foundation and already still, I've just gone back to my concealers. So I'm like, is there really a reason to buy another one? And what did I say? This one is $58. You know, that is more expensive. I feel like I'm going to be eyeing this one. I will probably watch some reviews of it and see what people are saying. And I think we'll have the Sephora sale coming up. I know Ulta 21 Days of Beauty is going to start, I believe, on Friday. I'm keeping an eye on this one, but I don't think I'm going to buy it right away. but would love to know your thoughts on it. And also LYS Beauty has a new foundation. It should be available now. It's not available yet the day that I'm filming, so I don't see the price on it yet in this post. But from LYS, it really doesn't say much besides they have a new stick foundation. So again, I like LYS, and I've tried like their bronzer sticks and their blush sticks. I think I just used their brow pencil in one of my recent videos. Again, I just kind of go back to, I don't really feel like I need a foundation right now. For me, not seeing much about the LYS, it still has me leaning in the Patrick Ta direction. I just don't think I'm going to get a lot of use out of a new foundation. But have you purchased a new foundation recently? Are you interested in either of these? I'd love to know. There's also some new concealers releasing, including from Victoria Beckham Beauty. This is the concealer pen with luminous coverage. It says high performance double impact formula gives you a second skin, light to medium coverage, immediately perfects, while proprietary skincare actives improve your complexion in 4 weeks. Supposed to show visible improvement of fine line and wrinkles, diminish dark circles, decrease under eye puffiness, improve the appearance of hyperpigmentation. These are a lot of claims for a concealer. All right, and then it does list some of the skincare ingredients, including squalane, which I really like. There's 16 shades and it's $68 each. So that's definitely a lot of claims for a concealer. That's also a pretty high price for a concealer, $68. I haven't tried a lot from Victoria Beckham Beauty myself. Like I said, I love concealers. I'm more apt to buy a concealer and to try a concealer. I don't really love the pen applicator. I've had these in the past and they just tend not to be my favorite. Like I like something like the regular doe foot, like this one is the Charlotte Tilbury right here. And I'm kind of to that point where I feel like I have my favorite concealers. I love the one from Natasha Denona. I love the one from Tower 28. You know, I have the ones that I always go back to. So I feel like sometimes for me, there gets to be a certain point of like, I try not to get into the mindset of constantly trying and buying the new when there's products that I know that I love and that work well for me. I'm not gonna waste my money on them. I'm not going to buy them and then not use them. So that's one thing. And then at the same time, you try to balance that with having a beauty YouTube channel and beauty reviews and all of those things. So it's definitely a difficult balance. And again, I touch on more in my last video on it. But this is one, especially with the higher price point, I don't really see myself grabbing this one. I do want to share a funny story though, because I actually just got off a live chat with my members. So I do have memberships on YouTube. I do a members exclusive video every month. This month, it is my top 5 best and worst books that I've read this year. So I have my members vote on the videos that they want to see. And I was really excited that this one won. So that video will be going up by the weekend. But then we also do a live Zoom hangout every month too. And during the hangout, one of the girls said she really wants to buy the Natasha Denona concealer, but she can't go in store to try to shade match herself. And so she was like, would anyone be able to help me? Literally all of us on the call were like, no, we got you. Which one? We all have the Natasha Denona concealer. Everyone's swatching it. She's looking at all the swatches and she picked her swatch from there. I was like, this is the funniest part of like a live chat that I have. Like everyone just dropped everything. Was like, no, we got you. I'm sitting there. I was doing my makeup actually because I knew I was going to film this video. I was doing my makeup for the chat, so I just had like my little travel makeup bag out, and I was like, no, mine's in here too. I can swatch N4. Like, I was like, what a cute like live Zoom call that we just live Zoom call moment that we just had. So I love concealers. Like I said, love the Natasha Denona. So this one from Victoria Beckham Beauty, it looks interesting to me. It's like, unless I hear a lot of reviews that are just like raving about it and you really are seeing a difference with your under eyes, maybe I would consider it, but I just don't think I need it. Another concealer from MAC Cosmetics. This is the Studio Radiance 24-Hour Luminous Lift. Instantly conceal, hydrate, and brighten. Also diminish the look of dark circles. Provides 24-hour medium buildable coverage. Features 80% skincare ingredients and 44 radiant shades. Right now, I just see coming soon. Again, I like the skincare ingredients in there. At this point in time, I don't think that I need a new concealer, and unless there's one that gives me the double take, then I'm gonna try not to buy them. So even, it's like, do I have a strong preference if I was going to buy one between like the MAC and the Victoria Beckham? Honestly, I don't feel like either one really like jumps out at me a lot, but curious to get your feedback there. And do you have a favorite concealer? And should I try it? We also have some new complexion products from Makeup by Mario, the new Surreal Skin Setting Collection. So we have the Surreal Skin Soft Blur Setting Powder. This is $38. skin tone enhancing and brightening tones to build in soft layers, controls shine without making skin look or feel dry for a blurred natural finish. That's gonna come in 7 shades. We also have the soft setting spray. This is $34. An ultra fine mist to evenly coat makeup without disruption for all day hydration. Alcohol and fragrance free, I like that. Then we also have the Master Pro Puff. This is $18. Ultra soft, washable and reusable, can flip ribbon to use on both sides. Okay, so the puff. This is gonna be available September 1st on the website and also Sephora. Again, so I like powders as well. Like I said, I'm typically doing concealers and powder, and I like the Makeup by Mario concealer. I think I have it right here on my desk. I like the Makeup by Mario concealer. So to me, the powder kind of intrigues me a little bit of like, it's that thing of like, oh, I should try the concealer and the powder together. Like, why? You don't have to do that. But for some reason, that's what my brain thinks. Do I need a new powder right now? No, especially this is a loose powder, right? To me, this looks like a loose powder. I think I'm saying that correctly. Just got the new Benefit Power Powder, I believe is what it's called. I have that in my last Get Ready With Me, and I've really been liking that one, and I still go back to my Laura Mercier all of the time if I'm looking for a loose powder. So I just don't particularly feel in the market for a new one right now. Same with the setting spray. I barely use a setting spray. I typically will grab like my MAC Fix Plus, or like, again, Benefit has a nice one as well. They're Pore Setter, whatever that one is. The puff, I don't really need one. I did also just get one from Singe Beauty, which I am so excited about. I also use a lot of these puffs like from Amazon. Like I bought like an 8-pack at one point. So I think I'm pretty fine on those. Again, it's one of those things that it's like, I kind of look at it and I'm like, maybe that powder, but it would definitely have to be in like the Sephora sale. Like I'm not just like going out and buying it right now. It's some lip products that I see. YSL is coming out with the Inks Vinyl Cream. Mirror Shine Color Lacquer, over time, bouncier lips, 24-hour comfort, 90% care infused in 7 shades. Is that supposed to say skincare? I'm not sure. Right now I just see coming soon. Okay, like more of a vinyl cream lipstick, I don't think I'm really gonna be into. I do like YSL lip products. Their Candy Lip Glaze I think is beautiful. They have this like Love Shine, like I think it says it's an oil, but to me it's like more of like a balm. So I like the YSL lip products. I just don't think this particular one is going to be for me because it's just not a formula that I'm gravitating towards right now. I prefer the balms, the glosses, lip oils, that sort of thing. Today I have on the Sigma Beauty lip oil in tint. It's in my favorites collection with them. Like I love this one. It's one of my most used, it is my most used lip oil and one of my most used lip products in general. So I just don't think this one is going to be a good fit for like what I'm wearing right now. And then this was so bizarre to see like holiday stuff coming up. Like I've seen the fall, but then to see like the first bit of holiday, I was like, what? I was looking at my calendar the other day because I'm going to Maine next week. And to me, in my mind, our Maine trip, I'm hosting it with my friend Angie. So we're doing a group trip. And in my mind, it's like so far away. And then I was looking at my calendar and I was like, I leave next week. And that's September. Like football is about to start. Green Bay plays next Friday. What is happening? I've already done my fantasy draft. I've already been to one of the Raiders practices. Football is here, fall is here. I need to go buy those cookies. You know the cookies with the pumpkin on them. I gotta give me some of those. But we have from Laneige, this is for holiday, the Candy Cane Lip Sleeping Mask, the Candy Cane Lip Glowy Balm. We also have an Eggnog Latte Lip Sleeping Mask and the Lip Sleeping Mask Midnight Minis. This comes with the berry, gummy bear, mango, watermelon pop, and peach iced tea. I would like all of this. I will say I don't really love the glowy balms from Laneige. Those aren't my favorite. I see a lot of people that really love them online. Just not my particular favorite. The lip sleeping mask I love. And I was actually just saying on the live chat that I split my lip. I don't know if it's just because it's so dry here and I've just been on planes all the time, but my lips feel very dry and my lip is like, my bottom lip is like split in the middle and it hurts so bad. And I'm like, I do not have the Laneige lip sleeping mask on my lips at all times. Like now I have my lip oil on, but I keep putting that on because my lip hurts so bad. I have loved the Laneige lip sleeping mask since like 2016, 2017. I consistently buy them. There was a time where I got like maybe 1 or 2 in PR and it was like the greatest day of my life. Like I was like, everyone sit down. I got the lip sleeping mask from Laneige. And then, but otherwise, I buy them all. The one that I'm currently using is like the strawberry lemonade or something. When I saw that one come out, I was like, sign me up. But okay, the eggnog latte, I don't know if I would love the scent of that one. Let me know if you think I'm wrong, but the peppermint, I think I'm gonna have to get the peppermint just because, and these are products that I go through. Like, it takes me a while, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of product in these. It can take you a long time to go through them. They're great for a travel makeup bag. They're not glass, they're not gonna break. But to me, I don't feel bad having another one because I go through them. But the peppermint, I feel like closer to holiday time, like it's just gonna get me in that mood, you know? Just gonna get me in that mood. But also the minis, this would make for a great, like gift idea as well, or like little, like if you're gonna gift like a couple of people something like these, that's a good one. But I think I'm gonna want that peppermint one. I do see a new brand is coming, which is, no, honestly, there's probably like 5 new brands that I could talk about in this video, but this is Dolly Parton. So Dolly Beauty is going to be coming out. The first launch will include the new Heaven's Kiss lipstick collection with 4 different shades. The quote is, "I like to name my products after songs." $20 each in this sparkly rhinestone packaging. We have Jolene Red, Honey Plum, Rosebud, and Birthday Suit. So this is going to be available now. Dolly Parton is just the cutest. I love her. When she did the halftime show at, was it Thanksgiving last year? The Thanksgiving, I can't remember, for one of the championship games. And I was just like, go off, Dolly. Okay, like, am I particularly shocked to see her come out with a beauty line? Probably not, I guess, if I think about it. Am I surprised that it hasn't come sooner? Even when like we started to really get the craze of like celebrities and like singers and actresses coming out with makeup collections, I wouldn't have been surprised to see Dolly. So now that she's throwing her hat in the mix, I'm not shocked to see it. I feel like people would buy it. I don't think I particularly need it. Again, I love me some Dolly, but you know who loves Dolly is my girlfriend at Ashley. When I saw this, I actually sent her the screenshot of it and I was like, hey, Dolly's got a beauty line coming out. Honestly, she's probably already bought the lipsticks. So if you want to see a video on them, I could probably just use hers. Packaging is super cute on these. Again, do I need new lipsticks right now? Probably not, but like, that's happening. I think I did touch on this, or I mentioned it, but the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty is starting. So the dates are going to be Friday, August 30th, and it's going to end September 29th. So you get 50% off the daily beauty steals. I'm thinking that I am going to make a video on them, so it'll probably be going up Thursday or Friday. So I kind of just want to touch on some of the things that I feel like are the best releases. I don't always make an Ulta 21 Days of Beauty video, but this year I was kind of looking through the calendar and I was like, okay, unless anyone feels like really strongly, you're like, Samantha, my life will be over if you make the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty, let me know. Let me know if that's the case, but otherwise I was thinking of making one. So again, that video, it'll probably be my next one that is coming. But you can mark your calendars for Ulta 21 Days of Beauty. Have you noticed anything from the calendar that you're most excited for? I saw that Dyson is coming out with their first hair styling product. So the Dyson, or Dyson is most well known for the Dyson. Yeah, you got this, girl. Okay, so Dyson Cheetosin? Sure. This is a pre-style cream. It says to hold and condition your style from wet with a lightweight natural feel, developed to give you 2 times longer hold. There's 4 formula variants to suit your individual hair type and conditioning preference. $59.99 each. So they have a straight to wavy light, straight to wavy rich, curly to coily light and rich, and then also a post-style serum. That's interesting. I like that they have the different options. I feel like, no, that's something you probably, nah, is it? I mean, I feel like it's pretty common to see like a conditioner for straight hair or for wavy hair, but maybe not always. I don't have much of a hair care game. I get my hair done on Friday. You know, when you get closer to like getting your hair appointment, like your color touched up or a haircut or whatever it may be, then it's just like the week before then, it's like, I can't do anything with my hair. It's been up in the kitsch scrunchies. It's been back in a hair clip. It's just, I'm just like, I can't wait for Friday to get here so I can get my hair situation fixed. But this is interesting. It's not something that I think that I need. I have been really loving the Color Wow products. I posted a couple shorts because they came out with a new product, their kale like cocktail treatment. So I've been using that with the Color Wow Dream Coat. Been really liking those. But it's interesting when a brand like goes into a new category. And then before we end it with eyeshadow palettes, I do want to mention a new launch from Cinch Beauty, and I'm so excited about this. I actually just finished filming, so if it's looked like I'm wearing two different blushes, I am. So I am wearing Timid Tomato on this side and Riveting Raisin on this side. So Singe Beauty, this is the brand that was created by one of my best friends, Aniela. I am so proud of her for coming out with these blushes because I am privy to like all the behind the scenes formulations and packaging and how long it has took her to get these blushes together, and she has been so excited to go into the color cosmetic side of things. So when she launched, I have some Singe brushes in front of me. So she launched with makeup brushes, then she launched some more brushes, then she came out with her the puff and the sponge, and now she has launched the blushes and also makeup bags. So we have not one but two makeup bags, and these are so cute, and they're like this like fuzzy material. So this smaller one is going to be really great for like makeup brushes, and then you have a little like zipper compartment in the middle as well. And then the bigger one, this is the one that I have been so excited for because I travel all of the time. My last video was Unpack with me from Italy. I actually went to Italy with Angie. She hosted a group trip and I went as her +1. And so I just always need a good travel makeup bag for my trips. I spend a lot of nights like with my friends. So I just have like an on-the-go makeup bag. And this bag is so perfect. I love how big it is. I love the different compartments. Again, you have some zippers in here. You have compartments on the sides here. And then I've been able to like see the development of the makeup bag, and I've just been like so excited. I love that it has like a little handle on it as well. And then when you zip it up, I really love the shape of it because it really helps products not like move around and shift so much when it's in this kind of like more like triangle-ish style format. But again, like the like little handle on the side here, there's just so much attention to detail with these, and I think the bags are so beautiful and I'm so excited to have them. And then again, we do also have the blushes. So I did a little try on today. They should be on my Instagram by now. So we have Riveting Rhubarb, which is this beautiful pink. We have Persistent Persimmon. I can never say that word, but this was like a beautiful like nude orange on me. And then Timid Tomato, again, is the one I have here, and you can see the shine. Like I have a matte bronzer on and then no highlight on, and you can see that glow. I have the Tower 28 concealer and the Charlotte Tilbury powder. So I don't have like glowy products on my face. And then we have the Riveting Raisin on this side. I love the colors. I love the names. I think those are so cute. The packaging, just the shades are so beautiful. I think, honestly, do I have a favorite? Riveting Rhubarb I really did like, but I do also like Timid Tomato. I think that one's gonna be a really popular seller. I know she would love to come out with more shades as well, but I think 4 is such a great place to start when it comes of getting into color cosmetics, because there is so much behind the scenes. I was able to go to Cosmoprof with Angie last year in Las Vegas and you know, really just learn more about the behind the scenes. I know like the business side of some things, but then when it comes to color cosmetics and all of that, I don't really know much about it. So I learned a lot through Cosmoprof, and then just also like hearing from her, you know, the different decisions that she has to make and all of that. So I've been so excited to see these blushes come out. My package got a little delayed. It was hanging out in Denver for like 3 days. Like at one point I was like, I don't think it's making it. I don't think it's coming out of Denver. But it finally showed up, so I wanted to film with them right away, so you can see a little short with me trying on all of them. But I will link the Singe Beauty website down below. Congratulations to Angie on the blushes, the bags, and just Singe Beauty in general. All right, so then jumping into some eyeshadow palettes. So I actually used this one in my last Get Ready With Me. This is from Nomad. This is their Fuji 5 Lakes palette. I was talking about this on my members live today too, and I said actually when I first saw this one, like I first saw the photo, I was like, this isn't gonna be one for me because it's pretty colorful. You know, it is a larger palette. You have 15 shades. It says 9 vivid mattes, 5 luminous shimmers, and the sparkling Diamond Fuji Duochrome. This is $44. You can find it on the Nomad Cosmetics site. I do have a discount code with them, which is Samantha. So when I like saw the photo, I was like, probably not. And then when I actually opened the palette for myself and when I got it in PR, I was like, That's beautiful. I was immediately drawn to the yellows over here, and this is actually the first look that I did was with the yellows. This row of red is so beautiful. I was saying in the live, I really want to do a red look for my friend's birthday, and I'm wearing a red dress. The Diamond Fuji shade is beautiful. Like, I couldn't resist not using that in my get ready with me. Really one that I thought, like, I'm just gonna pass this along to someone else, and then seeing it in person, I was like, I gotta get these shades on my eyes. I really do like the Nomad Cosmetics formula. I've talked really highly about this for a long time to eventually ask to have a discount code with them as well. So the Fuji 5 Flakes is so beautiful. And then we have a palette from Charlotte Tilbury, and I'm not gonna lie, when I was like scrolling through Trend Mood and I was like looking at everything, I didn't really think that this was going to be Charlotte Tilbury. But this is the new Pillowtalk Love Eye Effect palette. Includes 9 shades with different finishes. All I see right now is coming soon. I don't see a price. To me, this looks like it could be like a Valentine's Day launch. So I was like, this seems like kind of random, but okay. I wouldn't say Charlotte Tilbury is well known for her eyeshadows. I think she's much more well known for her lip products, for some of her complexion products, like her cheek wands, blush wands, and bronzer sticks, and all of those things. So do I think that I need this palette? No, I think I've decluttered most of my Charlotte Tilbury palettes besides her quads, like the Eyes to Mesmerize. Like the Green Lights is a favorite of mine. I think I still own the Pillowtalk because it's just like such a classic staple everyday palette for me. This one with like the pinks, I like pinks, but it's not my most commonly worn palette, and with so many shimmers in here, this is one that I feel like I could easily pass up. Alrighty, and then the last palette that we have to talk about is from Miss Natasha. We have the I Need a Warm palette. Every time I think I'm good, but I'm like chill on my makeup launches, Natasha just sneaks right in there. So this is the I Need a Warm 15 shades with peachy nudes, rich caramels, bronzy hues, and golden browns. We have the Slip Cream Matte Finish, a new metal gloss finish to add reflective dimension and liquid light finish to the eyes. $69. I did purchase this. I did. Like I said, my Ulta haul will be coming soon. I ended up doing, I had a gift card at Ulta. So I was like, I might as well wait and I'll get it from Ulta. And I ended up getting a few other things. So I'll be doing an Ulta haul and a try on. Let me know if you would want to see, so my package still isn't here. I'm filming this on a Monday. It says it's gonna get here on Wednesday. So I'm trying to decide if I wanna do eye swatches. I usually do eye swatches of the palettes, but I don't really know if that's like the most helpful anymore. So definitely let me know if you wanna see swatches, if you just wanna see some different looks with it. But I love Natasha Denona. She has my favorite eyeshadow formula. I typically tend to purchase all of her eyeshadow palettes. Like I have the golden palette right in front of me. What do I also have in front of me? The retro palette. I mean, I use her palettes all of the time. They are really just some of my favorites. I love the quality in these. And I do really enjoy these size palettes. I'm also very curious about the new metal gloss formula. So I'm gonna be very curious to try that one out. And also for me, shade-wise, I love neutrals, I love browns. So to me, like if this was a palette of like blues, you know, I could probably pass on it. But seeing the I Need a Warm, and we're going into fall, I feel like warm tones are, you know, I mean, I never get tired of warm tones, but yeah, I bought it. Okay, I bought it. So did you get this one? I would love to know, but as soon as I get my package in from Ulta, you will be seeing some videos with me on this. But so it's kind of a big reason why I wanted to sit down and film this video, because again, like with the Singe Beauty and then with buying the Natasha palette, I'll have that Ulta haul coming up and the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty. But let me know what you think about all the new makeup releases. Is there anything that you've purchased recently? Are you kind of saving for like holidays or things like that? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this one, give it a thumbs up, subscribe before you go, and I'll see you in the next one.